Hey, you guys are early. I feel like I should be early then, right? Good morning, good day, good evening, whatever it is for you. Good to see you guys. Hey, Heather. Hey, Jesse. He's always here. Oh, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. That's so cool. We're going to do something fun today involving you guys. So, yeah, stick in here with me. Filling in for Jesse as he had a doctor appointment. Well, I hope he is okay. Hopefully, it's just a checkup and it's not anything too serious. I don't know what's going on with this. Y'all bear with my looks. I got my bleached shirt on. This was such a cute blouse. And then that day that I got that new refrigerator, um, I was cleaning it down and everything, and I guess I had sprayed the front of it like a goob and then leaned over to the top to try to clean the top of the fridge, and I guess I leaned up against it, and so it became a cleaning shirt because you see it has a big bleach stain on it. Well, I'm trying to show it, but yeah, so big whopping bleach stain right in the middle of it. My mom's like, just put it in with the bleach, just put it in with the whites. It's the style. I'm like, no. I've never really been known to be stylish, so but okay. So I hope it is just a checkup for Jesse, and I thank you for being here in his place, Lisa. I'm gonna do a poll. I've never done a poll before, so uh let me go ahead and say hello to everybody. Homestead, where you are. Hello. Jennifer, hello. Do you prefer to be called Jennifer? Because I've always, just Jennifer Anger. And so I, didn't know, would you rather be called Jen? I wanted to ask you that. Skinner Farms, hello. Dancing Danny, that's me. Uh, and then Janet is Homestead where you are. So, hey, Miss Janet. Okay, Off the Hook Outdoors, hello. Support, thank you. Skinner Farms, I said that already. Okay, and let me scroll. 12 Stone Ranch. Hey, Pineapple. Hey, 12 Stones. Thank you so much. I've noticed you've been popping in my lives. I truly appreciate you guys. There's Bare Bones. Hey, Amanda and Rebecca and Tiny Tim. And the chef is in the house. Good morning from Alabama. He says good morning from Arizona. I don't think I missed anybody. Did I miss anybody? Okay. So the deal is that tell me if am I too loud? Am I yelling at you guys? Am I not loud enough? Tell me how that's going on. Um, the deal is everybody has been saying Danny Days ahead instead of Danny Days Homestead. Like a lot of, well, not everybody, but a lot of people has mistaken that. And so I've kind of been picking at, and this will probably be news to you, Lisa. I don't know, maybe he shared this with you, but I kind of keep picking at Jesse and tell him he might as well just adopt me. Okay, so it's just a checkup on his arthritis. That's good. Well, the arthritis isn't good, but I'm glad it's not like an emergency or anything. Hey, Chuck. Chuck said he's at the bank withdrawing his millions of dollars, people. And hey, Mitchell at Hendrickson Family Farm. Hello. Bearded Eagle. Hello. That was my bow. You just didn't see it there. Okay. And then, yeah. So, the poll is going to be whether you guys think that I should change my name to Danny Days Ahead. So I'm going to try to do that. I've never done a poll before, so I'm going to try to do that right quick. And maybe. Well, what I'm going to do is put on my glasses so that I can see something. I hate wearing these things because, well, I don't hate it, but on screen it's kind of goofy because I feel like you can't see me. Okay, now I just saw it earlier. Here it is. Okay. Create a poll. Let's see if it worked. Yes, Amanda, I'm experimenting with tech, and I have. Hey, Multi Hunter. Hey, Martin. Thank you for coming in. I have like a live coming up next week, and Amanda, you know about that, where I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and so there's that. So I don't think I can see the results on StreamYard. No, not bearded, Danny. I'm not. I don't have. You're so mean to me. That is not nice. He said that earlier. Bearded Danny Homestead had a ring to it. He's a jerk. Okay. Oh, wow. Did I only put no, or is that just all anybody has? Oh, I see. Wow. It's a strong side for no. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave the poll up and we shall see. I didn't expect that. Give me just a second, guys. My dog. So I just realized that I didn't change my logo. So that I didn't change my logo on my Gmail as well. So it still looks like the old one. Okay, so Amanda says, tell me about your giveaway. Tell us about your giveaway. So next week, I'm going to be doing a quarter of the way to 1K giveaway. And so I'm just hoping that I'm going to have 250 subscribers by next week. But I'm really close. I think I'm at like 245 or something like that. So anyway, I thought I had a ring to it, quarter of the way to 1K giveaway. And so I'm just going to be giving away some things here and there. I'm not going to give away what I'm giving away. It's a surprise, but I will say that I am giving away something for a little bit of everybody. Like it's not going to be just like girly things, or I'm making sure to exclude my fish, not to exclude my fishermen, and because I've went into different communities. Now I'm part of, like, it's not just the homesteading community or gardening community. Like I've kind of veered out into the fishing community, the yarn, the crocheting community, and so the hunting community and things of that nature. Now I can't give away a rifle or anything, but but I will be trying to. I've got a few things, and I'm going back tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow to get the rest of the things that I'm wanting to get, and so I hope it's fun. It's my first giveaway, and so I'm hoping that goes well. And then there'll be like a grand prize, and so it's not going to be like a laptop or a rifle or anything. It's going to be, I'm balling on a budget here, guys, but it will be fun, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I hope everybody can show for that. And let me see what I've missed in the chat here. Everybody's talking to each other. That's good. My dog, I'm telling you, I just Oz. I know you guys probably can't hear that, but it drives me crazy. I mean, the closest I can come to it is that's him chewing his butt. I just can't, I cannot deal. But yes, talk, talk, chat, chat. Well, I mean, look, I go in Miss Ann Dale's like on her live, and she's just like she's so organized. She's got it all planned out. She's like, okay, now we're doing this. I'm going to talk about that, and now we're doing this, and it's like never a dull moment. And so I really want to push towards that. Like I want my lives to be more organized. I don't know. Maybe I should make another poll. Maybe I should make a poll of more organized or just wing it like I have been doing. But I don't know. I don't think I like the polls because I found out that nobody wants me to change my name to Danny Days Ahead. That's sad. If Jesse was here, I know I would have one more thumbs up on that. But that's okay. A new car. Yeah, no, I won't be giving away a new car. You get a car, you get a car. You no, no, there won't be any of that. But it will be, I think she meant homestead defines you. Ahead allows you to branch out to other types of videos other than homesteading videos. And that's what I was thinking is because sometimes, and I do crafts and things like that, like DIY stuff. And I mean, that is what I'm focusing on is my gardening and things around the homestead. But, I originally wasn't going to make my name homestead anyway. The only reason I kept it was because people were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't consider this a homestead. 1, because I rent, it's not my land. 2, because I have chickens. I don't have, farm animals. I don't have um, a high tunnel or, things of that nature. I'm not really advanced in the homesteading life. We've been doing this for 3 years, and we just now this year got even a substantial amount of or like figured out what we're doing to where everything doesn't die. So I'm not really, I don't even try to portray to be a professional or anything. So I don't know. I kind of wanted to save the homestead name for when we get our land that's ours and we can do more too. But however, that's why I kind of changed it to Danny Days is because I only get on here during the day and this is what I do during the daytime. I'm messing out in the garden or like today, I'm gonna do all the things that you dread not to do, like clean the bathtub and the bathrooms and do all the things. So yesterday I worked out in the yard and today I'm gonna be working in the house because over the weekend I just kind of you still gotta cook and do all the things, but, um thanks. Thanks, Peyton. Yeah, my kiddos already did their chores this morning, so get on that. But, so I do several different things, and, like, I'm hoping one day if Eric will ever put his strings on his guitar, I'm planning on Hey, Dominique. I don't think I've seen you in here. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming. So I just don't want it to be just like confined to maybe she did mean confined. I don't want to be just confined to homesteading because I might decide, whatever. But that is what we're doing here. Okay, so maybe I should have changed the poll. I don't know. Danny Days ahead. So homestead, that doesn't, I don't know. And to me, that doesn't. Hmm. I guess that would fix, like, people could still call me Danny Days ahead like they have been, and it would still be right, even if I don't know. I just know I just ordered stickers, and that's another thing. Um, so whatever I change it to, I'm gonna have to change my what about just Danny Days? I had thought about that as well. Oh, now my goodness. I just changed the poll. That sounds good to me. I mean, yeah. My goodness. You guys. No, I'm glad you guys are, like, not just leaving me here hanging. So there's people interacting in the chat in the poll, so that's cool. It's tied right now. Everybody's tied. That's funny. No change. Well, I would like to know that for the people who don't want it to change, what is their reason? That's kinda yeah, put Danny Days in there. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, jeez. I've gotta move it over, minimize it, and move it over because if I don't, then it'll make, like, when I have a big like this, it makes my face look dark, like, because I have blackout on my, to where it's not so bright. So, like, on my browser, it automatically has, like, a black background instead of a white one so that it's not blinding and, so that it makes it look really dark whenever I'm looking at my YouTube page. Okay. Let's do this one more again. I know that's not correct English, people. Okay. So I really appreciate your patience. Hey, Steven, Boots Bounty. Hey, Hog Deer. I don't know how I missed all this. Like, there's people here that I missed. Native Wild Man, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're doing some Steven type stuff here. All the techie savvy stuff. Okay, so Danny Days, just Danny Days, or Danny Days Ahead, or Danny Days Ahead Homestead, or no change. There we go. This is our final poll, people. Thank you for your participation. Hey, Nick. I told Nick I was going to put him on the spot today. Told him I was going to put on my thumbnail. This one's for you. I was giving him a hard time in his live this last week. Okay. This is interesting, this whole poll thing. I find it interesting. Thank you, Tiny Tim. Let me see if I can put that up on the screen. That's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like, oh man, so if I don't do this right, I'm gonna lose people because they don't like my name. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I hope she recovers quickly. Cataract surgery. I've had people that I've had people in my family that had to have that. So sometimes it's just easy peasy, no big deal. So hopefully that will be the case for her. I don't either. That's why I'm having such a hard time. Okay. I know it's up to me ultimately. I just wanted to see what everybody else thought. She said she wants an original sticker. Well, I'm going to be giving a sticker away with every giveaway that somebody wins. I'm going to be putting a sticker in there with it. And so I I was looking for something. We will never know how many votes for my suggestion. What was your suggestion, Bearded? Where's my glasses? Maybe I'm missing comments because I can't see. Well, you're just gonna have to tell me again because I can't find it. You seem cool. I have backyard chickens too. I'm city bound, but wishing for country living. Yeah, I used to live in the country. Well, thank you for saying that. I used to live in the city as well. Um, I was actually born in California, raised in Alabama, then went back and lived near Vegas. And so I've done the city living thing. And I just as I've gotten older, I have learned to appreciate the peace and quiet and the privacy of being in the country. I really have. It's close enough to where if you want to go to town, you can, but if you don't want to be in the middle of everything, you have that option. I really appreciate that. And ranch. This is not a ranch. Like ranch dressing because that's the only ranch that's going on here. You're so funny. Yeah, and there's like small that's the thing is there is a Danny Days, but it's not like a channel. It's like a girl. So I mean, I'm not saying I don't know anyway. But that's what I've been putting on all my hashtags. I was told by Gale Southern Living to put hashtags on your like all your videos. The first hashtag is supposed to be your channel name, and I've been putting Danny Days. You can't change your URL once it has been set. Okay, good to know. Did not realize that. I know I'm behind. I kind of scrolled back in the chat to see what I missed. And I'm losing people. You guys are leaving me. It's okay. I chose to change my vote. Okay. But anywho, I think the name depends on you and what you're wanting to do with your channel. Danny Days, all days, or Danny Days every day are two other close options. Okay. Okay, good. Well, hopefully this one will be easy peasy too. Okay. So you can change it. You just have to delete the original URL and then create another one. Oh, but not like the whole page, right? Just the URL. Yeah. Well, I don't deal good with I don't do good with change, period. That's why I'm trying to fix that though, because that is a weakness of mine. I don't, it does not work in my favor to not like change. It holds me back from doing a lot of things because I'm afraid at starting something new and I'm not sure, because I've never done it before, like using the Instapot. It took me forever. It sat there before I would use it because I didn't know how and I was just like kept using that crock pot because that's what I was used to. And that, is where I feel comfortable. So, but I'm sure there's a lot of things in my life that will never change because I'm so not used to change and don't like it. Awesome. Organized Pineapple said she was doing Instapot stuff next week. Instant Pot. Yeah, I did. I found it. Hey, Kadesh Farm Homestead. Just the URL. Okay. Numbered. Okay. Well, let me look over and see what it's showing now. 40% no change, 30% Danny Days. I just was not expecting that. But I mean, I guess that's the point of a poll, so you know, right? So, hey, Miss Ann. So I hope you guys have had a good weekend and had a good Memorial Day. Yeah. Yeah, I did that when I hit 100. Okay. We're about to move further out to the real country on our new property. It's so peaceful. Well, that is not supposed to envy, but that's super nice. Love Miss Ann. Okay. She said the word homestead helps in a YouTube search. You guys, I was hoping this would help make things easier, but it's just we went to that's cool. I like going to the lake. I hope we're going soon. And camping, I like camping. We go to the state lake and camp. It's fairly cheap and there has a swimming area blocked off on the lake where the kids can swim and everything. And we've been going there for years. And so It's a pretty cool setup, and they already got, like, a think fire pit thing and a grill set up at the campsite so that if so you don't have to come as decked out, but, we went we went Sunday to Eric's cousin's house, and the kids swam and everything. They got a above ground pool, and they swam, and while we hung out and cooked out and everything. So it was a good time. Okay. Hey, Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. I don't think I got to say hey to you. Well, I definitely want to keep the Danny Days. I mean, I I think I'm set on that just because that's kind of why is that, okay, this is my days, whatever it consists of. This is Danny Days. So, which would be correct if it was Danny's days, but I just didn't think that sounded as easy to roll off the tongue. Hey, Pafford Homestead, thank you for coming in. It's awesome. I love me some strawberries. So, while I was at that cookout thing, I found out the reason why the people that I know that have strawberries, the reason why theirs were successful is because I was trying to start mine from root. She said that if they don't stay moist, like if they pretty much dried out, they're dead. So that would be why when I planted them in that little bag, the aerated bag where they're dry as a bone, and I just planted them in, that would be why they didn't make it. So the next time I have a rectangular bed that I've already kind of made that's not really large, but I can throw some dirt in, and I'm thinking I'm going to use that for a strawberry bed because they spread, and so I could just buy a strawberry and then they'll like spread from there, hopefully. That's pretty much the only thing I failed at growing this year is strawberries, and they're supposed to be reasonably easy, so that's kind of why it made me feel goofy. Hey, Brutal Bob. Hey, Kevin Fishes. Thanks for coming in. And so I felt so bad last week. I ended up blah blah blah, chatty, yakety smackety, and I really didn't get to ask Pineapple as many questions as I wanted to. Like I had more to talk to her about, but there's still 30 minutes left in the hour if anybody wants to hop up here with me. So I changed my logo to be the rose, and I liked that. I wanted to know what other people thought of that because before it was just like the white um, sketch. Yeah, I've never grown strawberries either. I've tried to this year, but it was just like the crown and the roots. I don't know what that's called. But I planted those and I left the crown above the soil like I was supposed to and spread out the roots and everything and watered them in good. I don't know what I did wrong there, but they did not they did not come back. And so anybody who missed it at the beginning of live, I see some more people have jumped in here. I'm gonna have a giveaway next week. Quarter of the way to 1K giveaway. Quarter of the way to 1K giveaway. And so everybody is welcome, and I would love to have you guys. I'm gonna do it on the StreamYard giveaway tool, so it'll just kind of flip through and randomly pick somebody after you guys put the hashtags in. Use straw from the chicken coop around my strawberries. I think that was the trick. I have heard that they like a lot of nitrogen. Mine never did show any signs of anything even green. So, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. I've been doing my Pilates. I don't know why I'm growing. It better be muscular, not fat. I'm just kidding. I know you mean my channel. I thank you though. I've been blessed like that. You say I'm growing fast, but like I say, that lady I always referred to that started her channel a month before me, she just had a 10K celebration, and I swear to you not, she has had 2,000 more subscribers since she just announced her 10,000 subscribers 3 days ago. So when you say I've grown quickly, I mean, comparatively speaking, I mean, but I'm blessed and I'm grateful for what I have and the community that I have. And so yeah. But when I see that, it's like kind of discouraging because I'm like, wow, that's a lot of subscribers. Hey, Miss Ann.
Hey, sweetie. I'm trying to figure this out. Can you hear me?
I can.
That's awesome. Good, good. I switched to the back porch instead of being in the playroom. So,
Playroom. I saw you making that concoction you made up, and that's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, it's so easy. And it helped me so much that I wanted to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
So, let's see if I can get us so we're even. There we go.
My stepdad always did that. But he always put like a drop of whiskey and some honey. Like, here, this will make your cough go away.
Well, that's what that goldenrod tincture is. It is vodka. And you have when I made a goldenrod tincture, for one thing, I didn't even know what goldenrod looked like. And suddenly it was growing in the backyard. So managed to pick some. I dried a lot of it for tea, but I did put, like, in a half-gallon jug, a bunch of goldenrod. Now you have to wash it because it's full of spiders.
Yeah.
But I did shove it all in there with the leaves and everything, the stems, the whole thing. And then you fill the jar up with vodka. You have to be 80 proof or better.
Oh,
Let it sit for, I think it's 60 days, 60 to 90 days. I'd let it sit for 90 days. And you turn it over each day to be able to get all the everything out of it. And then you strain it. New subscriber, Jailbait, and Tackle Outdoors. Hey,
thank you.
and that
Welcome.
has been very helpful. So I did add a little bit of that, just like a tablespoon, because it's very strong.
Yeah. Yes. It really works.
It does work.
Especially if you got a tickle in your throat, it helps with that. So make you because a lot of times that's what makes you cough is that tickle that's constantly there.
Yes.
So
And with all the onion and the garlic and the turmeric and the cumin, I know most of your viewers didn't get to see what I had done, but it opens your airways. It is almost as well as an inhaler or anything. And with there's several of us out here in YouTube land that are getting the flu and turning into pneumonia. And
mm,
um, I just felt like it was so important to share that especially if you can't get to pharmaceuticals and they all make you feel so badly,
yes.
that the natural part is so much better to be able to use our
Well,
stuff that we get out
I'm
of the
so glad.
backyard.
I'm so glad that you're better. And I saw you on that Soy Family Expo. I, I was happy for you, but at the same time, I was over here. I want to
I,
be there.
I wanted to go so badly. And then when I got sick the weekend before, one of the very first things I said in the emergency room to my daughter was, I might not be able to go now. And she said, no, probably not, Mama. But I was bound and
Yeah.
determined, man.
And then y'all was talking about all the good food too. I was like, oh
It was
man,
great.
just
It
rub
was
it
great.
in.
Savannah was a lot of fun. I wish I could go to that. I know that Jesse and Chuck and Boots and Bounty are going to the one in Kentucky. And I actually looked that up, but it is about 13 hours from me. So,
Well, see, I know that it sounds crazy because I'm in Alabama and you're thinking Alabama, Georgia, it's right there. But see, I'm on the west side of Alabama. So I would have to cross all of Alabama and then get to Savannah, so
yeah. It's like North Carolina. North Carolina is a very wide state,
yeah.
and I'm on the eastern side of North Carolina. So it
Yeah, you
does.
got a long way to go.
It was about a 6.5 hour drive, but that's doable. And I met my buddy, Best Jet Journey, halfway down, and she took over the driving because she's 20 years younger than I am. And so she drove the rest of the way the whole time, and then she drove me back up to south of the border. Met her husband there. Do me a vacation. Yes, you are. And we get awesome gardening. Danny is going to the Homesteaders Convention that's coming up as well, which sounds like a wonderful time.
Yeah, it does. Stephen reminded us that Forrest Gump crossed the country on foot. I should be able to do that.
Yeah, he did run.
Just keep running. I just kept
From
running
Alabama.
and running and running. Okay. Hard. This is harder than you would think. Hard to keep up with the chat at the same time looking for channels. It is.
It is. And
Miss,
Jesse, you do such a fabulous job for
this
all
is
of us.
it's Lisa today. That's why she's saying it's harder. Miss Lisa, if you click on the three dots on the right of like who you're trying to, it'll say click on the dots and it'll say go to channel. That makes it easier and it'll just pull up another tab with their channel and you can just copy and paste the URL.
Yeah, and you can actually click on their icon. If you click on the channel's icon, it asks you if you want to go to the channel, and it helps me tremendously.
I've got Miss Rebecca down here, and I have never seen her in the flesh. I've got to pull her up here.
Hi. How you doing?
Hey there.
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Rebecca?
Oh, I'm doing great. My brother's behind me.
I see that brother of yours.
Yeah.
Are you still knitting away?
I am. I'm taking a break today because my right side of my neck has been giving me some problems. So I'm taking a break.
Good
and I sent you an email, Danny, and waiting for you to get your address to me.
Well, okay. I will do that right away. I'm sorry,
Please,
I didn't even realize.
Your hat's done.
You want to do that for sure. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
You're welcome. I just kind of think about this and bless people with my hats. And, when I sent that email and then I put it in the chat too, and I was like, okay, I got to get up there, let her know. And my email is in my about page.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great.
So,
I will
now,
respond
Rebecca,
to you.
we need for you to make some videos of you knitting those
I
hats.
know my brother just got a tablet and I need to learn how to use it so that I can finally put my first video up.
That's great. I do everything on my phone.
Well, I've tried to do it on my my LG, and it gives me 2 minutes to say whatever I'm going to say, and that's just not enough.
Oh.
Yeah, that's as long as the video goes on that thing, and I've erased a lot of stuff, and it still says 2 minutes, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, he got a tablet, thinking he was going to be able to use it as a phone, and found out no, he can't. He'd have to use it as Wi-Fi. So I now have something that I can now record, which I'm so happy.
Fabulous.
I just need to learn how to do it. So,
you will.
Good news. I don't have to go for.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, what he means is he has fished. You noodle fish. Now I'm not sure, Brutal Bob, but blue cats are blue catfish in Alabama. And from what I understand, when you're noodling them, you like put your hand in the water and get them out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here to have explained that to me because I'll be sitting here looking like you noodle blue cats. Like,
We have blue catfish in our area, and they're delicious. They're wonderful. So,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
wow.
and I've seen them noodle fishing
well, I
on
trust your word, Miss Ann.
on YouTube, but that's about it.
I don't think that's something I'm going to do. Because I don't like going underwater, and you have to go underwater to do this.
Have you seen them pulling them out?
Yes, I have, and they're huge fish.
Yes.
And you're literally, if you don't have something on your hand, you're going to get scratched up. You're going to get bit.
Yes, it's crazy.
It's like, nope.
They look like they're having
The thing
fun,
is,
though.
the thing is, you could be reaching into a hole that has a snapping turtle. You don't know that.
Two types of noodling. You can also attach a line to a pool noodle and wait for the noodle to point up. Oh, I like that better.
Okay, I did not know that one.
Hey, Brampton Gardner. Hey, our new land. Those are my friends.
That's
I've
awesome.
been listening to their story and everything, and I was like, thank you, Lord. I needed this. Like, I needed to hear Devin's story. You know, that's just what I needed in my life. Like, I really did. You know, that he's well put together. He's not unstable. He is okay. And, you know, I needed that.
Yes,
And so,
we all need that reassurance.
Oh, that's-
Well, honey, I just wanted to come up and say hello and how proud I am of you. And you get to choose whatever name that you want.
yes.
so what did you vote? I want to know.
I love Danny Day's Homestead only because Homestead does help when people are looking for things in the YouTube community, or, you know, if they're typing in gardening or homesteading or any of those, it helps your channel come up, which is the reason why I kept Homestead on my channel name. But, you know, you never know. So I just wanted to say hello and let you know that it's your choice, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay. I don't like things being up to me. Contrary to what my old man will say, Eric will say, you know, I like to be in control of everything. But I'm like, no, actually, I don't. I would like help every now and again. Like, if I didn't have to be in control, if everything could be in control without me controlling it, I'll be completely fine.
Asking for help. That's the theme of the day, to
Yes.
ask for help.
And to be
So,
kind.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to ask.
And even now, I don't think there's a channel out there that doesn't think about the name of their channel, especially when they get in logos and merchandise and things like that.
Right.
I heard that Arms Family Homestead has, you know, like almost 1 million followers, and they wish they hadn't named their channel that. We all go through that of wondering, and, you know, is it tongue tying? Does it make sense? Does it cover what I'm going to be sharing? Those kinds of things. But you just throw your hat over the fence, baby, and jump right in the water. It's all good.
Well, thank you for your support either way. This is somebody else that I've never seen before. Random and Proud.
Random and Proud. Awesome. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Suburban.
There's my other pea in the pod. That's Sandy from Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona.
I could just listen to her talk. I don't know why. I just love her voice. Like when she talks, I'm just like.
She just giggles and tickles herself, and I love it. I just love it. She's got a lot more energy and 1,000 times more knowledge than I could ever have in my life. But I really do love Sandy, and Brampton, does make it more searchable.
So she agrees with you.
The thing about my channel, once I get it up and going, is that I'm going to be probably stuck in just yarn and things like that. I've got to think about those things because there's other things that I do.
What else do you do? I want to hear about it.
I work on cars.
What?
Yes, I sometimes I change my own spark plugs, my wires, and things like that just to save a little bit of money. I've changed radiators in vehicles. It's my father was a master mechanic, and he taught his daughters. Didn't matter that we were girls.
That's right.
We learned how to work on those vehicles.
Don't judge a book by its cover, people.
Oh, definitely not, because there's a lot of things that I do. I even can, not with the way my neck is right now, but I've even changed toilets. I've changed the valves in there. There is a lot of things that people don't know about me that would shock them.
That's awesome, Rebecca. Maybe Touched by Yarn and Things.
And things, yeah. Changing that name and, because then I could show, hey, ladies, you can change a tire. You can change brake shoes or brake pads. Brake shoes are very involved. And
or Rebecca of all trades.
Rebecca of all trades, something
Love
like
it.
that. But,
Love it. Well, Danny, I'm going to
I even train my own dogs,
Good for you. Rebecca,
You
you
know?
are just a jack of all trades, my dear.
For sure. It's
All right, I'm going to step down, honey. I just wanted to
Thank you
say
for coming
hey
in.
and give you I wanted to show my love and support because I certainly am crazy about you.
Well, I am sure grateful for your love and support.
All right, y'all have a good day. I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
But yeah, Danny, it's up to you. And like they were saying, hey, I need to probably change the name of my channel a little bit and more, because I could be showing no matter what on what I do.
Our Okie Homestead has come in. They're saying something to you.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I like Touched by Yarn and more than
And
anything.
more. Yeah. Because I could show, training my dog. I've got a almost 3-year-old lab English Mastiff cross male that he's needing more training. It's like he was just whining back there, and I'm like, hey, you need to be quiet. Snapped my finger and said, hey, that's enough. He's big. He's not as tall as most dogs, but I'm glad he's not, because he's huge. But there's lots of things about me that people don't know. And that is an idea and more. Because I could do lots of things with my time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Joe from Garden State Gardener says hi, everyone in chat. And I was kind of wanting to tell him I ended up having, let me see, I wrote it down somewhere. I have a notebook. I'm always jotting down things, and then I lose place. So I had like a 10-inch zucchini, a 10.5-inch zucchini, and 2 that were 13 inches, a little more actually, but I couldn't, it wasn't enough to be 13.5, so I just said 13. So a foot and 1 inch. So I thought that was awesome. For I know zucchinis get like huge. There's people who have much larger zucchinis than that, but this was my first year growing zucchini, so I thought that was awesome. I was really excited about that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's on my Facebook page. I don't have my picture up. I don't have, I have my truck on my, a truck that I used to have up there.
Well, that's why I was surprised to see you, because I had never even seen you before. Like, I see you in the chats all the time.
Yes.
I had never seen you. So, and I like having a face to put with a name.
Oh, of course you do. I have on my page, I have a hat that I made for a friend up there. It's not my picture. And maybe I need to do that. Maybe put my favorite hat on and put it up there. So people know who I am. Because there's lots of people that have seen my face, when I go into their chats and things like that. So people know what I look like. And in fact, in July is my birthday. I will be turning a year older, and I'm like, I'm going to switch it.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, I don't really want to.
I changed mine whenever I realized that, okay, so now I'm not just a YouTube, like I'm not a guest commenting on other people's page. So I took my picture off of there and made it, just my logo. because I was like, if people want to see me, they can just come to my channel and see me,
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm excited for you to put up some content, though. I'll be
Yeah,
looking
well,
forward
it's
to
I've
seeing
got
it.
to get to somebody, and because I looked for a book for this thing he has, and I know nothing about iPads, Apple iPads, nothing. So someone said there's some thing on there that you can click on and be able to do a video and just upload it. So to probably sometime today, I will probably be doing that. And everybody that is subscribed to my channel is going to get a notice. It's like, what?
So those of you who don't know, Miss Rebecca doesn't have any videos up, but she has 91 subscribers.
What?
And it's
I had
at
no
one
idea.
Yeah, at one point you had over 100, but I think because you don't have the content up there, it keeps it from sticking. So once you put
Wow.
content up there, I'm sure we can get you on up there,
Why? Because the last time I checked, it said 80, 89. Wasn't even into the 90s.
Well, a couple people was probably subscribed to you from here, So no pressure, but put out that content.
I certainly will. I'll probably do a whole bunch of videos. I'll do my introduction one and then get that one loaded up, and then start doing a whole bunch of videos, because I've made a lot of hats.
Yeah.
And sent out a lot of hats that nobody even knows about. And what I ask people is, when they get my hats, is to email me back, because I wanted to do a slideshow of all the people that have gotten my hats.
Yeah. Well, like Kay's Crochet, I'm missing a word in her name. I'm sorry, but another name, Kay's Crocheting, and she does lives where she'll sit there and be crocheting on the live, and talk as she's doing it, because she's been doing it a while, and so she doesn't really have to, look down at it, but she'll be taught, or she'll look down at it and do what she's doing, and then check up at the chat, and people will just, and she gets watch hours like that. She's monetized, so
Wow. I could even do a live on this, just get in there and start doing a live, and be able to get people to come on and learn how to make hats, because I went to Humble Stewart's Crafting and did a video with them of making a baby hat. It took me a little over 2 hours, because I was talking and showing them, and and things like that I could even do that.
Well, I guarantee you there's people that'll show up. I know.
I know.
Sure.
I know.
Even if they don't stay for the whole, however long, people will come in and out and say hi and everything and chat amongst each other, and I think it'll be good.
Yeah, definitely it will. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, the shininess in the glasses and stuff, and
yeah, see.
Yes.
So unless I want to look at you guys like this or like this.
So but yeah, I'm gonna do something today, I'm thinking, since I'm taking a break from doing any work on anything, so I can rest.
Yeah, we always gotta have those days. And see, I rested this weekend, so now after I get off this live, I have to clean the bathroom. I'm gonna soak down the tub, scrub it down, change the shower curtain, do all those things, just catch up on some things. Last week I cleaned the ceiling fans and dusted and things like that, which I try to do, if not every week, every other week. I try to keep up with these things. But sometimes it gets hard, And so
sure. But
all of the things.
Definitely so. I'm gonna get off here and let someone else come up and just
look
for my email, and you'll it's with my Davis.Rebecca, my email.
My mother's maiden name is Davis.
Oh my. Yeah, I may change that, putting just Rebecca Touched by Yarn, and because that is my last name. And my Facebook account, I'm not going to put them together. My Facebook account is for friends and family to be able to get in touch with me and stuff like that. So it's
all righty. Well, I appreciate you coming up here. I probably won't be far behind you, because I usually stop it at 12. So I truly appreciate you coming up here and being able to meet you face to face, and I will email you back.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for thinking about me.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I should have put that up there while she was still here. Maybe she's still looking at it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they get quite a few viewers. I wasn't able to see the chat whenever I was talking. Hey! Jesse's back. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for filling in while he was gone. What'd they tell you, Jesse? You don't have the arthritis no more? Yeah, she is super supportive. So who am I talking to here? Devin or Ryan? If you guys haven't heard their story, if you guys don't know Our New Land, please go and check them out because what their whole story is just awesome. And from what I can tell, they're good peoples. And their situation is really unique and, I mean, just interesting altogether. Exactly. So yeah, that was Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. So you guys check her out. She said she'll be putting up videos soon. Devin, see, this is Devin. We're not supposed to have favorites, but I got one, so it's good to see you, Devin. Thank you for coming. Yeah, that might be how I found them. Is if you put up their post. There, who is? What's happening? Oh, with Jesse and Lisa. Yeah. Or Devin, or no, Devin and Ryan. Yeah, same thing with Gather Together Homestead. I'm like, is this Jess or Glenn? Like, I never know. So I guess when you come in Our New Land, Devin, you just have to say, hey, Devin here. How's it going? So people don't have to be like, which one are you? They said in holding out okay, and that I'm 3 months uglier than I was since the last visit. At Danny Days Ahead. See what I mean? Okay, well, good to know. That way, when I see you from now on, I could just be like, hey, Devin, how's it going? Okay. And Gather Together Homesteads, she tries to put Jess when it's her. So that's cool. I'll know to be looking for that. Because I do it to both of you. I'm like, hey, Glenn or Jess. Not sure. They're good peoples too. Y'all check them out. I'm sure everybody who has me has subscribed to me, they know them too. But you guys, it's time to wrap up here. Hey Tasha, I'm just finishing up my live, but thank you so much for coming in. Okay. And so I'm going to be going. I thank you guys for coming. I truly appreciate you, as always, for taking your time to be here and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. So don't forget next week to come to the quarter of the way to 1K giveaway and tell people about it. Hope to have lots of people, and I'm hoping it's going to be fun. So don't miss out. See y'all.